All right. Before I left for Orlando, we jumped the gun and did the Spirit Awards. Probably not a good idea. It's never a good idea to jump the gun and do award shows that early.
Well, then again, none of the other shows are going to affect the Spirit Awards or anything.
That's true.
So
That's a good point. It's kind of an award show that's kind of its own entity. It really is.
it's just we did it so early.
Yeah. But this will be the third because we had our Golden Globes video that's already out, and this is the third video. We've got SAG video coming up soon. We're talking about the BAFTAs soon. We got the Guilds coming up soon. And of course, the big Oscar video, which should be interesting. We're going to talk about the Critics' Choice Awards, which is a fun ceremony every year, but it seems to have lost a little bit of its luster given the fact that it's now not the first.
That and, sacrificing, tech categories televised for stuff like Best Actress in an Action Movie and Best Sci-Fi Horror Movie and all that bullshit.
The MTV Movie Awards of televised award shows. Even though the movie awards are televised, this is still basically more like the movie awards than an actual award show. But it's only in certain categories, like the throwaway categories we're talking about. But like the main stuff is still pretty solidified, so we're going to talk about the Critics' Choice Awards. We're going to go through them. And unlike the last video, which I had no preparation whatsoever. No. Whatsoever. AJ on this hand actually doesn't have any preparation either. So we're both going to be doing it off the cuff today. So that's going to be fun. So let's improv a little bit, shall we? What are our first set of nominations?
We're going to start, once again, as always, we're going to go from bottom to top. So we're going to start with score.
Okay.
For score, we have Birdman, Gone Girl, The Imitation Game, Interstellar, and The Theory of Everything. I think those were the exact nominations for the Globes.
I'm pretty sure they were. Are you sure this is not the same page?
Yes.
This looks very similar until we get to Best Sci-Fi Horror.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with what I said at the Globes. I'm going to say The Imitation Game.
And I'm going to stick with what I said at the Globes. I'm going to stick with Gone Girl.
Okay, that was easy.
You really cannot discount Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. There's no way. I think they're going to win
But
again.
at the same time, they can't win every time.
No, well, they're not Christoph Waltz because no one is, so.
I guess you could say they skipped them for Dragon Tattoo, but...
That's true.
Okay.
Would they have won if they got nominated? Possibly.
2011 score was The Artist.
Well,
Okay.
let's drop that conversation quick as it lays.
You can't beat that little theme that The Artist had.
God, no, it's still stuck in my head to this day. Even an animated movie talked about The Artist.
For Best Song, we have Lost Stars from Begin Again, Big Eyes from Big Eyes, Yellow Flicker Bee from Mockingjay, Everything is Awesome from the Lego Movie, and Glory from Selma.
Critics' Choice.
I can almost see them trying to go inspired and say Everything is Awesome, but...
You know, it might be.
Actually, yeah, I am going to say that. I think they're going to go inspired and say Everything is Awesome.
God, see, as I just told you before this video started, we have no preparation, so I don't see he doesn't see mine because they don't exist. So, me saying that I agree completely is completely redundant, but it's true. You know, honestly, I do think that the critics love the Lego Movie that much, and I really think that, I mean, it wasn't a good chance. Maybe about this percent of chance, but there was a lot of people that were campaigning for picture at one point, too.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that died off rather quickly when it got way too cluttered for anything to get in at this point. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet. For the Critics' Choice Awards, sure. Lonely Island and Tegan and Sarah for Everything is Awesome. Even though I don't like Andy Samberg, but no one does should. You're going for the song, because the song is literally awesome. And it's still stuck in your head, I'm sure it is. It's still stuck in mine. Bill and Ted reference had to be there. Let's go with our first MTV Movie Award of the evening. Best Sci-Fi Horror Film.
We have The Babadook, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Interstellar, Snowpiercer, and Under the Skin.
This is interesting.
It seems like one would be obvious, but there's another one I'm thinking.
Same here. I don't know if we're on the same page or not, but I think that we probably are.
I want to say Planet of the Apes, but I'm just going to go with a safe bet and say Interstellar.
You know, it's not Planet of the Apes is jumping out at me as the possibility. I'm going with... I would actually be saying Snowpiercer would be the one that's the critical darling at this point. This is one of the only places it's shown up so far.
The Babadook is doing really well with critics, too, so...
But it sucks being able to put these in the same category because you might as well have 5 horror movies and 5 sci-fi movies. Because this year you easily could have. And I'm sure last year he could have as well. So, just like last year when I said that The Conjuring is not the best sci-fi movie and Gravity's not the best horror movie, and I would split that, I would say that obviously The Babadook is not a sci-fi movie, and Interstellar is... Well, Interstellar I guess could be a horror movie, depending on how you look at it.
If there's one that's up in the air regarding which one of these it is, it's Under the Skin.
Under the Skin is both.
Yeah.
In every single way possible. I really like to see Under the Skin get some pub, honestly, for any of these award shows. I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe, like I said, we talked about it for, I believe, foreign language for the Spirit Awards. Yeah. At least that's what I said.
It's like, not foreign language, obviously, but foreign.
Yeah, the foreign category. The film not in the English language, at least, is what it is.
No, that's BAFTA.
Oh, forget what award show, man.
Under the Skin is in English. Do you recall this?
Yes, I do. It's been a long day. It really has been a long day, folks. So yeah, I would say right now that my heart is basically telling me to go with Interstellar, and I'm going to go with Interstellar here. Snowpiercer could be an upset, though, honestly. I'll say that right now, because the critics seem to love it, and it's one of the only places it shows up this year. So, Interstellar. After all that, Interstellar.
Oh my god.
MTV Movie Awards continue. Best Actress in an Action Film.
Jesus.
Oh my dad, this is a horrible list. It seems obvious, but maybe not.
I think it probably is the obvious.
I hope
so.
so.
The nominees are Emily Blunt for Edge of Tomorrow, Scarlett Johansson for Lucy, Jennifer Lawrence for Mockingjay, Zoe Saldana for Guardians of the Galaxy, and Shailene Woodley for Divergent. I think the safe bet here would probably be Jennifer Lawrence.
The safe bet's Jennifer Lawrence, but who votes for these?
They might go for Zoe Saldana.
Possibly. But
I can only see it being those two.
Yeah.
Blunt is like an outside chance.
Well, there's Shailene Woodley and her love from The Fault in Our Stars, which may propel her to win for this.
I don't imagine.
I don't know who's voting for this. I mean, it's just critics, right?
I saw a list. The only name I recognize, or that jumps out right at me, is Peter Travers from Rolling Stone.
We talk about him a lot here. Yeah, I think Jennifer Lawrence is a good safe bet right now.
Somebody once described Peter Travers' voice as Pauly Shore getting his nuts squeezed.
I'm very happy that I've heard that tidbit of information now. Thank you. It's one of the last things I hear in 2014. That's amazing. All right, let's continue our MTV Movie Awards train. It's Best Actor in an Action Film.
This is a
great list, actually.
Except for one person that may or may not be extremely overexposed.
Apparently, he's an a-hole. Sorry,
yeah.
The Bill and Ted references. I have to make them.
That's from the actual movie.
I know.
We have Bradley Cooper for American Sniper, Tom Cruise for Edge of Tomorrow, Chris Evans for Captain America. I'm surprised it's not Snowpiercer.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt for Fury, and Chris Pratt for Guardians of the Galaxy. Since he's the only one of these people that actually had some buzz in the real awards, I'm going to say Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper makes the most sense here. I want Tom Cruise to win this. I really do. But I don't think...
I'm almost afraid the fucking popularity contest would make Chris Pratt win, but...
It's possible. I really see Brad Pitt win this. I love Fury.
I'm trying my best not to look this way as much, but I've pretty much been looking over here.
Yeah.
That's what, my presentation skills suck right now.
You just scrolling down because I haven't picked a winner yet.
Hurry up, asshole.
All right. Honestly, I think the only person that can't win this award right now, sadly, is Chris Evans, honestly. I don't think he's going to win this. I do think Bradley Cooper wins this, and I think very deservingly so. At least from the trailer I've seen so far, American Sniper looks pretty good, so it's going to be Lone Survivors here, basically, is what it is. So
it does baffle me that they put Chris Evans in here not for Snowpiercer.
Yeah. When they clearly love Snowpiercer enough to nominate in other categories, but not enough to nominate an action movie, apparently, which is going to be the next MTV category of the Critics' Choice Awards. Yeah. Best Action Movie.
We have American Sniper, Captain America, Edge of Tomorrow, Fury, and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with what I just said, American Sniper.
I'd love for Fury or Edge of Tomorrow to win this. I really would. But I gotta think with my gut instinct here and say that, yeah, American Sniper is gonna win this. Oh, what is that horrible list?
Yeah, they had to get desperate here.
Oh my god, there's no good performances on that list.
I think last year this actress in a comedy only had like 3 slots because they were that desperate.
I think Greta ran last year, didn't she?
Who cares?
I do.
Actress in a comedy.
MTV Movie Awards continues.
We have Rose Byrne for Neighbors, Rosario Dawson for Top 5, Melissa McCarthy for St. Vincent, Jenny Slate for Obvious Child, and Kristen Wiig for Skeleton Twins.
Okay. Critics' choice. I'm not exactly sure what anybody thinks of the Skeleton Twins at this point. Because it should have shown up in a lot of award shows, and it hasn't.
Just from what I've heard critics say...
I think I know where this is going.
The only logical thing... Because Skeleton Twins has been really underperforming.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of the two.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's either... And they were both involved in that sketch that got Jenny Slate fired from Saturday Night Live.
That's true.
That's hilarious. Oh, God. I'll say Kristen Wiig. Because I think
That's
she's more visible in the industry than Jenny Slate. That's all I can really go on to choose between the two.
You know, weirdly enough, I'm actually going to go against type on this one. I actually think Rosario Dawson's going to take this for top 5.
What the fuck did make you think that?
Well, it's... Okay, here's the thing. Rose Byrne's not in the conversation. Sorry. Melissa McCarthy's performance is not a comedic one. You have Jenny Slate and Kristen Wiig are basically the ones that everybody are talking about. Top 5 has done something. We don't know exactly what it is. Obviously, we haven't had the chance to see it yet. But it's got a lot of good critical praise. And Rosario is a great actress. And I really think that she needs to win something, and I think that this may be what she does win. She can't go any further. I mean, I don't believe she's nominated for anything else. She's not going to get to the Oscars because it's way too packed. So, I mean, why not? I mean, the only other thing I could say right now is give this to Jenny Slate, but she may not have enough buzz in order to get it. But then again, everybody I know, except for us, seems to like Obvious Child anyway. So
I love it.
I know they do. I almost put it on my worst year, but they probably would castrate me with a soda bottle or something. But yeah, I love to see Kristen Wiig win this, and it's weird for me to say that because I'm not a big fan of her work, but I love the Skeleton Twins, and I really like to see some love for the movie. But yeah, I'm going to go with Rosario Dawson here, weirdly enough. Sucker bet, maybe, but let's go.
Our next category actually has 6 slots in it. That's how many people were up for this.
This is a this is a great list, actually, for a comedy category.
We have Jon Favreau for Chef, Ralph Fiennes for The Grand Budapest Hotel, Michael Keaton for Birdman, Bill Murray for St. Vincent, Chris Rock for Top 5, and Channing Tatum for 22 Jump Street.
Yep.
As great as that lineup is, I have no idea why they even especially bothered with 6 slots.
Yeah.
When clearly there is no competition here for Michael Keaton, except maybe Ralph Fiennes, but...
I'd love that to happen. That'd be awesome. This may be something he could legitimately win, though.
No.
I want it to happen.
You
want it to happen.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Jon Favreau win this, honestly. I love Chef. Chef is awesome.
I'd love to see Jon Favreau win something, but hopefully for a better movie than Chef in the future.
I like Chef, though. Obviously my heart's with Ralph Fiennes, because I love The Grand Budapest Hotel, but yeah, Michael Keaton's not losing. Even at the Critics' Choice Awards, especially.
Yeah.
Best comedy.
The obvious Birdman, The Grand Budapest Hotel, St. Vincent, Top 5, and 22 Jump Street. Once again, why invite anybody else?
I'd love to see The Grand Budapest Hotel win this, and it's very deserving if it does, but yeah, it has to be Birdman here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 22 Jump Street's hilarious, and like I said, we haven't seen Top 5 yet. St. Vincent it's so-so, but I mean... And I love The Grand Budapest Hotel. Everybody knows it's my favorite movie of the year, so, spoiler alert. But still, yeah, Birdman's not losing. Which is a shame, because I like to see Birdman lose once or twice in these kind of categories, where it actually might have some vulnerability.
Not likely.
No, probably not. Critics love that movie. Best documentary.
Alright, once again, we have 6 slots.
For sure. For whatever reason.
We have Citizen4, Glenn Campbell, All Be Me. I've never known how to pronounce his name. I've seen his weird-ass movies, but...
Jodorowsky's Dune.
Last Days in Vietnam, Life Itself, and The Overnighers.
This is interesting. Because
anybody with an open mind could say that it's Citizen4 versus Life Itself.
Oh yeah, but there's got to be something that's on the...
But no, if you've been watching it, Citizen4 is pretty much running away with it.
Mm-hmm.
So... And it's like the topical one. It's either the topical one or the movie about the guy that loved movies more than anybody else. It's really a tough call for the industry here. But I think Citizen4 is pretty safe.
When you say the time that we're in right now, obviously you say Citizen4 is safe, and in most likelihood it is. But This is the Critics' Choice Awards.
Mm.
You have the most famous critic of our time and of any time have a documentary about his life. Why would it not win? I think Life Itself has taken this.
Yeah. I would hope so.
I'd
haven't
love to
seen
see that.
Season 4. We missed our chance.
We had a
But-
great opportunity and it kind of fell through at the last possible second. Let's talk about Best Foreign Film, shall we?
Okay. We have Force Majeure, Ada, Leviathan, 2 Days, One Night, and Wild Tales. I keep
Wait.
wanting to call it Leviathan.
I call it Leviathan, but like I said, the
I think
Batista
that's
character
the
from
way-
OVW.
That's the way I've heard it pronounced as well.
Okay, good. And this is basically what will probably end up being the Oscar lineup, with the exception of 2 Days, One Night, because it's not in the list.
Yeah. Lately, if you look at the Critics Awards, it's been a throwdown between Force Majeure and Ada.
Mm-hmm.
Here I'll say Ada.
I'm gonna go with Force Majeure.
Yeah, it's pretty much one or the other.
So-
Unless for some reason they go for 2 Days, One Night, which is likely.
It could go to Wild Tales too. I know it's got some buzz as well.
Okay. For some reason, people are continuing to ignore one of the obvious choices here.
Best Animated Feature.
The movie that's probably the Lego Movie's biggest challenge, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But we only have 5 slots.
Yeah.
Best Actor in a Comedy had 6 slots. Animated has 5.
Yeah. There's a lot of animated movies that could have been in this list too, instead of the Book of Life.
One clearly,
Well, yeah, because
and
it's
that's boggling my mind.
yeah.
But we have Big Hero 6, The Book of Life, The Box Trolls, How to Train Your Dragon 2, and the Lego Movie. It's the Lego Movie, obviously.
I really love to see the Box Trolls start winning now, but it's not going to happen. Lego Movie's winning because everybody predicted it was going to win when it came out. So the people that were talking about running for picture, yeah, Lego Movie's not losing. Best Visual Effects. This actually might be interesting.
Yes, there's one nomination here in particular I really love.
Yeah, there's one I absolutely hate.
Yeah.
And it's the
Yeah.
same one, most likely.
We have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Edge of Tomorrow, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Hobbit, and Interstellar. Once again, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes feels like a threat,
Yeah, really
but
does.
the safe bet is Interstellar.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Interstellar wins.
Yeah.
Best Hair and Makeup. This is an interesting list.
Yes, we have Foxcatcher, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Hobbit, Into the Woods, and Maleficent. Nothing is like really jumping out at me as a front runner.
No.
So I'm just gonna take a wild stab and say Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's interesting that you would say that. I thought you would go with Into the Woods, actually.
Mm.
Even against it, you still would go with that. You know, actually, I'm going to go with all the transformations. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to say Foxcatcher.
Mm.
The critics obviously like it, so it's the Critics' Choice Awards. I keep saying that.
It's got subtle makeup too, like Tatum's cauliflower ear.
Yeah, because that's what you get when you're an actual wrestler. You get cauliflower ear. Yes, this category is interesting. Best costume design.
We have The Grand Budapest Hotel, Inherent Vice, Into the Woods, Maleficent, and Mr. Turner.
Okay.
I'm really not sure.
There's a lot of interesting directions this could take.
We should have predetermined these beforehand.
Oh, this is more fun this way.
Ugh.
Now you know how I felt in the last video.
Says you.
For the Golden Globes video, I was like, duh, I don't know what to do. And now we're both like, duh, I don't know what to do.
I almost want to say Maleficent because of how well stuff like Alice in Wonderland did in this category.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll go with Maleficent for some reason.
I'm sticking with my heart, and I'm going to go with the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Okay.
I love the way that movie looks. I really do. It looks awesome. And we'll get to that in a few minutes. Best editing. This is an interesting group of 5.
Yes. A lot of one words, too.
Yes. Easy if I put it on a review video.
Editing, we have Birdman, Boyhood, Gone Girl, Interstellar, and Whiplash. Whiplash would be the ideal choice.
Okay.
But I'd say they'll probably go for Birdman.
I'm going with Whiplash.
It totally could happen.
It deserves to win.
Yeah.
It should win. I'm going to say it's going to win. Let's talk about Best Art Direction, shall we?
6 slots. For
Sure.
some reason.
And no big eyes.
Yeah.
No big guys anywhere, really. I think Amy Adams might have got in somewhere. I think. I'm not positive. Did Walton Adams get in here?
I don't think so.
Okay. Maybe not, then. Maybe they just don't like big guys. Sure.
Alright. Well, maybe there was a screening issue or something.
That's a possibility.
I don't know. That's reaching. Art
Pretty much.
Art direction, we have Birdman,
Okay.
The Grand Budapest Hotel, Inherent Vice, Interstellar, Into the Woods, and Snowpiercer.
It's nice Snowpiercer got in here.
Yeah. I will say the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, without a doubt, the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Birdman's an odd choice.
Yeah, very much so. Inherent Vice would be a strange choice too, but there's movies that have modern art direction that get in every year, so it may even slide into a slot at the Oscars. Who knows? Doubtful, but you never know.
Cinematography. We have Birdman, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Interstellar, Mr. Turner, and Unbroken.
Interesting lineup.
I think Birdman's got this for the year.
I'm actually going to go with Interstellar here.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'd love to go for the Grand Budapest Hotel. I really want to. And I want it to win everything. But I think I'm going to go with Interstellar here. I think they're going to give it to Interstellar.
You seem confident.
Not very much.
Okay. Adapted screenplay, one of the weakest categories of the year.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
We have 6. It's pretty much the only 6 logical ones.
Yeah, it really is.
We have Gone Girl, The Imitation Game, Inherent Vice, Theory of Everything, Unbroken, and Wild. My Oscar prediction of Still Alice didn't make it, but I still think that's going to be the surprise one. And
could be.
That further goes into that.
Easily could be.
It's down to 2.
Yeah, I think so.
Since it's gotten such a surge lately, I'm just gonna say Gone Girl.
Yep, same here.
It totally could be The Imitation Game, but
yeah, maybe.
With the surge Gone Girl's been getting, I think that's gonna help it out. Okay, now listen to this.
Yes.
We have this pathetic adapted screenplay category going on this year, right?
Yeah, of course.
And original screenplay, everybody's fighting to the death to get in there. They're like the horribly CGI'd zombies in World War Z piling up on top of each other, trying to get into the 5 slots.
Yes.
We have 6 slots for adapted here. We have 5 for original.
A lot more prestige there to get in that 5. And that's my Oscar lineup, actually.
Alright, we have Birdman, Boyhood, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Nightcrawler, and Whiplash. The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, without a doubt. Wes Anderson train continues.
I suppose it is possible it could be Boyhood. It really is.
Yeah.
But Grand Budapest is starting to look like a safe bet here.
I think so. I hope so. Don't start liking it. Please. We're going to be in trouble.
Well, I did just watch it again.
Oh, crap. Not good. Let's get a best ensemble, shall we?
Ensemble, we have Birdman, the 4 people that were in Boyhood, Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, Into the Woods, and Selma. That's a tough one. I want to say Birdman.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to go with the Grand Budapest Hotel. I actually think this may be a really good night for it. And it may just start everything. Well, obviously, Golden Globes will, but I mean, if that happens. But I think this is going to be a really great night for the Grand Budapest Hotel and a really great night for Wes Anderson.
Okay, speaking of weird decisions.
Thanks.
There are 7 slots in Best Young Actor or Actress.
Why?
That's weird, isn't it?
Why?
Okay, you ready?
Sure.
Some of these make sense.
Yeah, I agree with that. Not all of them.
Okay, Eller Coltrane for Boyhood, Ansel Elgort for The Fault in Our Stars, Mackenzie Foy for Interstellar, Jaden Lieber, St. Vincent. So it's not usually me that has to struggle to pronounce shit. Tony
Revelori.
Okay. 0 in The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yes.
Quentin Wallace for Annie and Noah Wiseman for The Babadook.
And we can say Quentin Wallace like right off the tip of our tongue, but
Thank you, 2012 season.
Yes. And thank you, Japanese wrestling commentary I've done over the years.
This will probably pretty easily be Eller Coltrane.
Oh, yeah.
The only person I could see it being other than him is no one.
If they love The Fault in Our Stars that much. but I doubt it.
He actually, they had an award kind of like this for breakthrough at Gotham, and he actually got beat by Tessa Thompson from Dear White People.
Oh wow,
that was an interesting loss.
And she's not in here.
Well, I think she passes the age.
Oh, okay.
But,
I don't know what the actual age lineup is, what the oldest you can be to actually get in this category.
yeah, I think Asa Butterfield's been in here like 3 times.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. I'm pretty sure I've seen it every year.
He's just never gonna age.
No.
Ever. Okay, we have 6 slots from now on.
Okay, let's do this.
For supporting actress, we have Patricia Arquette for Boyhood, Jessica Chastain for Miss Violent Year, Keira Knightley for The Imitation Game, Emma Stone for Birdman, Meryl Streep for Into the Woods, and Tilda Swinton for Snowpiercer, which makes me really, really happy.
Yeah, I
love
understand
it. Even
that.
if this is as far as she goes, I'm happy that she showed up somewhere.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
fantastic. So, Patricia Arquette.
Yeah, she's not losing.
Okay, so, supporting actor, we have the usual suspects plus 1.
Yeah.
We have Josh Brolin for Inherent Vice, Robert Duvall for The Judge, Ethan Hawke for Boyhood, Edward Norton for Birdman, Mark Ruffalo for Foxcatcher, and J.K. Simmons for
How
Whiplash.
dare you forget Smoochie?
Well, I was trying to go in alphabetical, that was my issue.
He will make you bite the curb, sir.
Okay, critics, once again, too, it could totally, in all possibilities, be Norton, but I think here it's pretty much J.K. Simmons.
It's J.K. Simmons. I'd love to see Brolin win something like this, but
That'd be insane.
it's not going to happen. Or
if
Robert Duvall.
Imagine if Brolin won this and then didn't even get the Oscar nomination.
That'd be awesome. Well, I got this. That's all that matters. Dan White's issue is bad timing. So yeah, we still use that joke to this day. Yeah, J.K. Simmons isn't going to lose this year. I'm sorry.
I'm sticking with Globe, though.
I understand that, but I don't think Simmons is losing. And if he starts losing, that's going to suck.
Okay, for actress, we have Jennifer Aniston for Cake, Marion Cotillard for 2 Days, One Night, Felicity Jones for Theory of Everything, Julianne Moore for Still Alice, Rosamund Pike for Gone Girl, and Reese Witherspoon for Wild.
It's not out of the realm of possibility for Reese to take this.
Rosamund Pike is doing really well.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, I went with that for the Globe.
I almost actually want to say Rosamund Pike, but I'm just... the gut feeling is saying...
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm going to go... Yeah.
If you listen to Rebel Yell, Bill Allen will tell you how this award season's going to go.
Oh, God. Nice. So, Katie, if you're watching this video, you'll get that reference 100%. Right now, yeah, I'm going to stick with the same prediction I had at the Globes. I'm going with Rosamund Pike. I think this may be when, like, everybody's predicting Julianne Moore to win, maybe she'll start losing. Who knows?
It could happen.
It could go either way. Once we get to televised award shows, all bets are off.
I can't believe the fucking Globes is going to tell us what's going to go down.
For years, we've been talking, before we even got on camera, for years we've been talking about how unimportant the Globes are, and now they're going to become
That's like a running joke with everybody that follows awards.
It's just the Globes.
Nobody
Who
cares about the Globes until suddenly it matters.
But then again, if you win the Drama Globe, most of the time you're going to lose the Oscar. Not always.
That Warren Beatty quote, the Golden Globes are fun, the Oscars are business.
I believe I saw you use that quote before at different places.
Yes. Okay, so...
I like the actor lineup is okay, but...
that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah. There's some...
Well, yeah, there's a few missing.
Yeah, there's definitely a few
I'll
missing.
take care of him. Don't worry.
I'm happy one person's in there.
Okay, we have Benedict Cumberbatch for The Imitation Game, Ralph Fiennes for The Grand Budapest Hotel, Jake Gyllenhaal for Nightcrawler, Michael Keaton for Birdman, David Oyelowo for Selma, and Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Everything.
Oh, boy.
I
don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Keaton.
I think so, too, but for some reason, Redmayne's jumping out at me. I don't know why. Probably because I don't know, because I still see him in that fictitious battle world we were talking about off camera one day. Yeah. Batman's not losing. We're going with Michael Keaton.
It's so ridiculous.
What?
The whole not predicting Redmayne thing. We're totally ignoring the fact that we totally said that.
Johnny Dangerously is going to be an Oscar winner, folks.
Oh my god.
And I know that makes you happy because you love that movie. Mr. Mom is going to be an Oscar winner. Beetlejuice is going to be an Oscar winner. There's so many.
The Crazy Prisoner and Desperate Measures.
Ken from Toy Story 3 is going to be Toy
I forgot he was Ken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, continue.
All right.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
This is weird.
This is hard.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Well, okay, yeah, it is.
For me, yeah,
okay,
it is.
it's down to 2.
Yeah.
3, depending on who you ask. Director, we have Wes Anderson for The Grand Budapest Hotel, Ava DuVernay for Selma, David Fincher for Gone Girl, Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu for Birdman, Angelina Jolie for Unbroken, and Richard Linklater for Boyhood. Yeah. Wow, that's weird. They're in alphabetical order and we stop at L.
Wow, that's interesting.
With 6 slots. That's
Okay.
weird. It's because Bennett Miller's not in here. What the fuck?
Yeah, no lie. I'm so happy Wes Anderson's in this lineup. I really am.
Yeah. Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu is definitely a threat, but I think they're going to go for Linklater.
He could. I mean, you can't doubt David Fincher here either, honestly.
Yeah, you can.
I'm sure you are, but I mean,
am.
God, I want to go with my heart here and be like, haha, I was right. But then again, I saw what happened last year, so I don't know. I almost want to say something really different. No, I'm not going to say DuVernay. That's
If you want to go different, that's who you go with.
yeah. No, Wes Anderson could still win potentially. I'm not saying he can't. Jolie is probably the one that's got the least chance to win at this point. Weirdly,
I was actually just about to mention that. I'm actually really glad she got in here because she's getting a lot of shit for that movie now.
Yeah, I know.
And I really like.
And we like the movie, so it's not. It's a bad thing.
I'm having to defend Unbroken more than I'm having to defend The Amazing Spider-Man 2. There's something wrong with that.
Oh God, really?
Yeah. Really.
People hate us for loving Spider-Man so much.
I don't.
Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. You know what? It's just an award show. It's not like a guns to my head right now. I'm going to go with Critics' Choice Love is going to go to Wes Anderson.
Well, good luck with that.
I know. If Anderson misses the DGA, I think it might be in some trouble, though.
Even then, I don't know, because we mentioned this before. DGA loves people like Fincher and Nolan. They might get in.
Yeah.
And will not stay.
I think Anderson's going to get into the Oscar lineup, and that's the reason why I predicted him. So hopefully he'll start winning in order to prove my proof here. Oh, God. Best Picture.
Picture, we have Birdman, Boyhood, Gone Girl, The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, Nightcrawler, Selma, The Theory of Everything, Unbroken, and Whiplash.
This is almost my Oscar lineup. I don't have Selma
Critics,
because I'm an idiot.
Critics, it could go either way.
Critics could go a lot of different directions here.
It's the 2. Once again, it's down to 2.
It might be 3.
I'm gonna be safe and say Boyhood, but it could totally be Birdman.
See, that's what I was thinking, but I'm thinking that is Selma a challenger here, too?
I have no idea. This will be like after I don't know.
This will be the first time that we'll see what Selma could really do.
We dedicated like the whole last prediction video to we don't fucking know regarding Selma.
And after that, after all that, I'm saying, oh yeah, Best Drama to close goes to Selma. So because I know that usually kills it for the Oscars.
Redmayne.
Yeah, Redmayne.
Oh.
Okay, Best Picture at the Critics' Choice Awards. I really want to say, but I'm not going to. Not in this case. Especially if it gets everything that I think it's going to. I'm going to go with Birdman.
That's logical.
I think Birdman could win this. I think Boyhood might have a better chance to win, but I think Birdman is just a big enough challenger for Boyhood's championship, which everybody thinks it has already. They might as well engrave Linklater's name on the statue already. So
I'm not sold that Boyhood's gonna do everything, but there is that possibility it could be the movie that does well for a long time, and then once the guilds and stuff start coming out, it could be overtaken by something like Birdman.
It's possible, and then, like I said, then there's X factors in the race, like Grand Budapest and Selma, and it could be awesome if Whiplash can get in this race. I really would love that.
Because I can admit to being wrong that the industry was going to not love Boyhood, but still, that necessarily means that the industry is going to reward it as much as everybody else.
That's true. It's a good point, and that's the reason why I'm going out on a limb with the prediction of going with Grand Budapest, because I'm thinking that it could be something that could just slide in and start winning, and then it takes it all the way to the end.
Because you look at what happened. I know this is the go-to example, but honestly, if you look at The Social Network and The King's Speech, The Social Network was sweeping, and then The King's Speech came in and took SAG, DGA, and PGA, and it was over for The Social Network. Birdman could do that to Boyhood.
Yeah, easily. Maybe not so easily, but I mean, it's going to be a knockdown drag out without a doubt. Even if it does seem like it's going to be paint by numbers, it's going to be really fun to be along for the ride. So. That's Critics' Choice Awards, and we'll be joining you guys for the Guilds, for the BAFTAs, and also we're going to be doing our final Academy Awards predictions for who will win. That's going to be coming up very soon. Enjoy the movie content on Pop, enjoy the regular segments on Pop, enjoy the wrestling content on Pop, and once they come about, enjoy the Halloween Horror Nights content on Pop. So, until next year, boys and girls, that's all we got to say about that.